Uh, Honestly, no. I thought the game will go on to the fifth day. We had only 40 overs to bowl today, but we thought, 130 overs to get them out will be quite comfortable for us. That's probably the reason. It was not more than the runs. It was more of how many overs do we need. To get them out, that was the decision that was taken, and then, but yeah, by no means I expected that it'll get over by this evening. जायसवाल के बारे में अभी कुछ बोलूँगा नहीं मैं, सब लोग बात कर रहे हैं उसके बारे में, अभी उसको खेलने दो. He is playing well and it's good for us. He is in good form. I'm not going to say much more than that. Yeah, good question. Yeah, to be honest, even the Vizag Test match actually, it was in balance, very much in balance for both teams. When they started batting as well in the fourth innings, when the wicket, there's not much in the wicket, that, one partnership can put the pressure on the opposition. But both the Test matches, Vizag and this one, was quite satisfying because winning Test matches is always hard, and wherever you play, whichever part of the world you play in, every Test match win is very satisfying because obviously you don't get the result in a day or two. You got to really work really hard for 4 or 5 days, which is good, So which is why I thought, I honestly, to answer that question of yours, which Test match I would rate better as a victory, both of them was quite important in the context of the series, having lost the first game where we actually nearly came very close to winning that one as well, but the second one and this one, we were good with our plans. We executed what we wanted to do on the field, with the bat, with the ball, and we took some really good catches as well. Yeah, actually, that's a big factor. When you lose, your most experienced bowler, especially in the middle of the Test match, it's not easy. But everything was aside. Family comes first. And when we heard the news, there was no second thought in our mind that he should do what he feels is right, and obviously he wanted to be with the family, which is an absolutely right thing to do, and good on him to actually make a way and come here and be part of the team on this day as well. Shows the character and shows the kind of person he is, wanting to put everything ahead for the team. But yeah, we were happy to have him back. नहीं देखिए, अभी सरफराज को मैंने उसको बैटिंग करते हुए उतना नहीं देखा है, बट जितने भी लोगों से सुना है, बॉम्बे के जितने भी प्लेयर्स हैं, सरफराज के बारे में सुना है, उसने काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्ट सिचुएशंस में जाके रन बनाया है मुंबई के लिए. तो उससे पता चलता है कि किस तरीके के माइंडसेट से वो खेलते हैं, किस तरीके से अप्रोच करते हैं गेम को, और बड़े बड़े रन्स बनाए उन्होंने, 70, 80, 100, 120 नहीं, 300 बनाया, डबल 100 बनाया. तो रन करने की भूख है उनमें, और इतने साल से, अभी 4-5 साल से कंटिन्यूसली डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट में रन बना रहे, तो कुछ तो अच्छा कर रही है, इसीलिए इतना कंसिस्टेंटली रन बना रहे. और यहाँ पर भी हमने कुछ प्लान या कुछ उसके साथ डिस्कस नहीं किया था, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है कि उसको खुला अगर आप छोड़ोगे तो वो जाके काम कर देगा आपका. जो मैंने सुना है अपने बॉम्बे वाले प्लेयरों से जो उसके साथ खेले, तो डेब्यू जब भी कोई करता है नर्वसनेस रहता है, बट मुझे ऐसा लगा नहीं कि वो नर्वस थे. सुबह जब कैप प्रेजेंटेशन हुआ तभी काफ़ी इमोशनल लगे, बट उसके बाद जैसे ही मैच शुरू हुआ बिल्कुल गेम के अंदर थे, गेम में डिफरेंस लाना चाहते थे अपने बैट से, अपने फील्डिंग से, अपने एनर्जी से, वो सब चीज़ के लिए वो जाने जाते. तो काफ़ी अच्छा लगा देखकर उनकी परफॉर्मेंस. या लुक, they actually played shots of really good ball. Even the first test match where Pope got that 190 odd, he was, very much in control and played shots of some really good balls. And when the batter is doing that, obviously the plan is very simple: to keep it nice and tight, follow the plans that has been discussed. And these guys have bowled a lot in these conditions, so they exactly know how to keep coming back into the game. Rather than getting frustrated and doing too many things, it is important that you stick to your strength, understand where the run scoring opportunities are for the opposition, and then try and stop them. No, I'm quite flexible. It's obviously for me it's important to discuss what the bowler is feeling at that point in time, how comfortable he is with certain field placement, certain field that we want to keep. So I'm honestly, when the bowlers have ball in their hand, it's mainly them coming out and discussing what they feel like doing. And then obviously as a captain I have to back that up by actually making those changes. So for me personally, like every run you score for your country is important. Every 100 you score is very important. And I'm not the person to rate the hundreds that you score. 100 is 100 wherever you get, however you get, whichever conditions you get in, and no matter what the opposition you play. Scoring runs for your team is a privilege, and I'm actually quite happy about it when you get runs for your team. So that's my personal view on that. And then obviously Jaddu, look, we've seen him over the years, understands the conditions really well. He knows exactly what the game is, what's his game is, and then he goes and does it, backs it up. And here, this is no different. This is his hometown, so more than anyone else, he knows these conditions better. And off late, I mean, if you see the past couple of years, he's actually, come out and scored some crucial runs for us, whether it's in India or outside India as well. He's batting really well, and the confidence is there with the bat, which is why we thought of sending him up the order as well. And with the ball, obviously there's not much to tell him what to do with the ball. My job is to make sure that I set the right field for him. No, look, big victory. Obviously, it's a very good feeling to win a game like that, and especially with such a young team as well. 2 debutants and not a lot of test matches amongst the playing 11 as well. So lot of these guys are learning from the experience that they are having in the middle. We got to learn a lot about how we played in Hyderabad, and then in Vizag when we won. Obviously, we knew it's not going to be an easy one for us to just come out here and win the series. We have to work really, really hard, especially with a lot of our frontline player missing as well. But a lot of credit to these young boys who have come in and showed a lot of character. Looks like they actually belong here, and they want to stay here as well. So yeah, it is quite satisfying when you win a test match like that. And look, we always talk about the bench strength. Today and even in Vizag we got to see a lot of bench strength as well. नहीं, देखिए, हमने पहले भी ऐसे विकेट पे काफ़ी मैचेस जीते. टर्निंग ट्रैक्स और जो जहाँ पे बॉल घूमता है, वो हमारा स्ट्रेंथ है. वो हम लोग को बैलेंस देता है. काफ़ी सालों से रिजल्ट्स भी दिए, और आगे भी मिलेगा रिजल्ट्स. बट कुछ चीज़ हमारे हाथ में नहीं होता है कंट्रोल करना. जहाँ पे हमने डिस्कस करते हैं कि हमें रैंक टर्नर्स चाहिए या ये चाहिए. यहाँ पे हम 2 दिन पहले आते हैं मैच के. 2 दिन में आप कितना कुछ कर लोगे. जो क्यूरेटर यहाँ पे डिसाइड करते हैं वो वैसा पिच बनाते. और देखिए, हमारे पास स्ट्रेंथ है कोई भी विकेट पे खेलना और उस पे जीतना. साउथ अफ्रीका में जब हमने अभी टेस्ट मैच जीता, सबको पता है कि कैसा विकेट था वहाँ पर. और अभी पिछला जो 3 टेस्ट मैच हमने यहाँ पर अभी खेला है, अलग अलग चैलेंजेस थे. पहले टेस्ट मैच में बॉल घूम रहा था, स्लो था. वाइजैग में लो था, और जैसे जैसे गेम बढ़ता गया विकेट और स्लो होता गया. यहाँ पे पहले दिन अच्छा खेला विकेट, दूसरे दिन पहले 2-3 दिन अच्छा खेला, फिर अभी आज हमने देखने को मिला कि आज थोड़ा बॉल ज़्यादा टर्न हो रहा है, लो रह रहा है। तो ये इंडिया का नेचर है, इंडिया में ऐसे ही पिचेस मिलते हैं। बट रैंक टर्नर मिलेंगे तो रैंक टर्नर पे भी खेल लेंगे।